just in case it rains, I went and got these for my car. So I got warm gloves. Had this in my house. It's a fleece beanie with a mask. The soft side goes on your face. Really nice for when it's cold and windy. I went and got my Coast flashlight. This is 1400 lumens. I have a mag light in here. AA battery 6, D batteries 3. This is nice though. This is no batteries. I just recharge it and it lasts 7 hours. So if one of my neighbors needs a light, I can give them my Coast light. Buck knife, because you gotta do buck knife if I go anywhere. I went and brought in another cable for my car. This is a long anker cable. This is my spare one that I keep in my car to charge. So I usually have my newer power bank in my car like that with this in the back in case I go anywhere to charge it. But I also brought my anker, so I'm going to charge both of these. And this is what I charge my stuff with in the house is anker, but I have two. So I can literally plug in 2 anker things and charge 2 things at once now, which is nice. And of course my Walls workwear jacket, which super good deal for $35 at Ross. And this is a 2X and it's huge. I bought another jacket, which is a 2X and it's a little bit small. So this is when they're actually Walls, I think, and then now they're partnered with Dickies. But nonetheless, this jacket is amazing. It's like canvas. Soft, water repellent. The pockets even are soft on the inside. And then you got a huge pocket here. And then you got a zipper pocket here, which is nice for my phone because it's nice and soft. So even this, putting your hands in there, keeps it nice and warm. So let's see if I need to charge anything. Just pull my mountain somewhere. So, oh, and I got 2 USB-C cables. One micro USB here, in case I need to charge something, and another USB-C here. So usually what I do is I plug in my anker. By the way, this power strip runs that heater. So I have another one that runs the heater very nicely. So I usually face it towards my bed like so. Let's plug in. Let's see. I got 2 of these for like $20 on Amazon. These are USB-C to USB-C, and then I have a USB-A to USB-C because sometimes things aren't dual USB-C. But my, 1 second here. Let me just see. Yeah, this anker is not USB-C. It's micro USB, so that's why I have that. And this is just an older anker style one, which it's almost fully charged. As you can see, I'll just top it off. And then I got my newer anker power bank that I bought on Amazon for Prime Days last year. It's fully charged, and what I like about this one is it's got 2 IQ ports. You can see the difference here. The top one has 1 older style IQ port. This one has 2 newer, faster ones. And then this one you could dual USB-C charger, which is nice. I believe it's 2 USB-C chargers. Oh yeah, this is USB-C and micro USB. So you can charge this one with dual cables, which is nice. So I keep this one like in my house usually, and I keep this one in my car in case I'm going somewhere. But yeah, your one's thinner and a little bit wider, but it does charge much faster. This one's like a Qualcomm charger, whatever I use for other stuff if I need to. But here we go. Keep this one in my car, this one in my house, and we're going to charge them both up now. So even though it says full, I don't really need a dual one. So I just plug in 1 USB-C to it like so. And then, see how it's flashing? So it said full, but obviously it clearly needs to charge. So we'll set that one down here. And this one's dead, and this one takes micro USB, which I have tons of. So this one is for, I don't know, I just keep all its cables around in case I need to. This actually came with an Xbox controller, and that one's charging that one. This older one, sometimes it doesn't like it, so, like certain cables. So you have to plug it in and wait a little bit and see if the dot actually moves. But as you can see, that one, it said it was the 3rd dot was fully charged, so it was 75%, but it's clearly not the case when you plug it in. So that one we'll just set over here too. And then we'll have, in case it rains or there's a thunderstorm power outage, I have 2 20,000 milliamp power banks. I have my battery backup, obviously, and I have flashlights, which this one's also micro USB. So to check the battery status on this one, you just hold it. So that one needs to be charged a little bit. I like them fully charged while you can, while the power's on. That one just takes micro USB. So I have tons of those cables, but I'm not really in a rush right now. When that one's done charging, I'll plug this one in. And this has fresh batteries because last time we went camping, he put batteries in and his kid only used it to walk like 10 minutes or so. So that one's good to go. This one has somewhat fresh batteries too. I think these batteries are dying, but it's just because the maglite, it's not as bright as some of the newer ones, but I like it because it has a little safety spike thing that I added. So this is self-protection, and this light lasts 30 hours. You can essentially use it for like 3 nights if you need to on 3D batteries. So 3 batteries, we are good to go. And then I could literally charge something else too if I needed to with the USB-C. So I am plenty prepared. In case it rains, I get power outages, flooding, whatever you name it. I could just throw this shit in a box, in a bag, and bounce. So, not to mention, usually when it's cold, I leave my stuff in my car in accident. But now, I've recently purchased these gloves, my newest purchase, and then I've only used this a few times. I always forget to bring it camping. I'm like, oh, it's not going to be that cold. And it ends up being like 45 degrees. So, putting these 2 things in my jacket is usually all I need because it doesn't get freezing temperatures. If I were to go camping right now, it would be. But as far as like where I'm at, it doesn't really get down past like 45 that much. Once in a while, it'll dip to like 40, maybe 30. I've seen it hit 32, but usually it doesn't get past 38 to like 44. So these are nice to have. These are $20 on Amazon too, by the way. I have a big head. It fits me. It's a little bit tight, but it'll probably break in a little bit. But I was cold, and then I put this on, and I was like instantly warm. So with this and these and my Walls jacket, I'm good. The Walls jacket's probably good to like 40. Anything below 40, you're going to want like a really thick, super heavy winter coat. But the fact that this jacket repels water is also the main reason why I got it. So even if it's raining, you're not going to get cold because the water is not going to get through. I've had this thing soaking wet before, and my phone's been completely dry on the inside. So pretty spectacular. I like this thing. This is I don't have anything thicker than this, but this is like a fake wool. I forget what it's called, but it's held up good. I mean, I don't obviously use it much because I'm in California, but in wintertime, I definitely use this thing. It's always nice to have. So I just scored on this because I looked up the jackets when I was at Ross. Now I think I had like $50 to my name, and this was like 35-ish at the time. I was doing Uber, and I didn't have any jackets. I didn't have my other Walls one. I literally had sweaters. I'm like, it was summertime, so they were just starting to put them out, and there was multiples of these. And you know, when I had money, I went back and they were gone, obviously. But I'm lucky I scored this one because these weren't sold anymore in Walls. But the closest one I could find to it was like $100 and something. I think it was like 80 or 90 or 70 or something like that. So to get this for 35 is nice. I like this. It's super soft and warm. I always put my phone in here. I'll put like my buck knife in here if I'm going somewhere. You can hang like your keys in there if you want to, I guess. And then you got, even without gloves, it's super warm. Like this pocket, like I showed you in the beginning of the video, is super nice. So if you ever want a jacket, get the Walls one. They do run small because I think they're part of Dickies or something now, but always size up if you're getting a Walls one. They didn't have any 3X when I went to buy my other Walls one. It does fit, but it doesn't fit like this one. Like this one's 2X and it fits like a 4X. The 2X one I got fits like a 2X. But the quality on this one is amazing. It's got 2 zippers too. So basically you zip this one up all the way up, and then if you want to open the bottom a little bit, you can do that one too. Super nice. I like it. But yeah, I'm literally good to go in my charging spot. These will be full soon, which looks like that one's already almost done. And this one, it's nice because when they're done, you just check it. If there's no lights, then you're fully charged. You can literally leave these anchors on overnight, and there's no problems. I had Velcro because I Velcroed to my car, so it wouldn't bang around. But this is the OG anchor. You would have to use this thing. I used it heavily for doing Uber for a couple of years. As you can see, it's scratched up against the sides of stuff. But now I use it lightly, but it still works when I need it. Oh, and that cable is coming out. Well, they don't make cables like Anker, that's for sure. So, this is why you buy Anker. Because you think you'd be charging something for a couple hours and the cable pops out. See, it doesn't stand very tight, but I don't think I have an anker USB. I mean, I have some, but I don't think I have any micro USB anchors, which I should probably invest in for that reason. But nonetheless, I have these long cables, so I could essentially plug 4 things at once. Because I got 2 here, and I could plug in 2 here without a brick. So I think I'm good to go. Now we just wait for the rain.